You know, on this show, we like to find the goons of the internet and bring them all in one place and sort of laugh at and along with them, their strangeness, their peculiarities, and every once in a while, a very special thing happens that you can never even see coming. Every once in a while, two goons collide into the same stratosphere of the pod awful universe in a way typically one could never ever predict. You see, a few months ago, we were introduced to a man that we started calling Ching Chang Chong. And well, Ching Chang Chong, he's had some legal troubles lately. Take a look at this video called Pembroke Pines Police is Harassing Me #2 for an incredible revelation.
The police have come to talk to me. I spoken to Nick Rakita,
What?
the lawyer, because I'm gonna sue Pembroke Pines Police, Broward County Library on August 23rd, 2018, around 9 o'clock.
This is amazing. So he says Nick Rakita, obviously that's gotta be Nick Recchietta, actual lawyer, aka Blackface, aka Nerdface, aka the goon behind making fun of Maddox for the lawsuit. Well, tonight on the show, we're going to go over the collision between Ching Chang Chong and Blackface actual lawyer Nick Recchietta in an event that we can only refer to as the Raw Suit. Hashtag the Raw Suit. Let's go bully the internet. This is Pod Awful.
Pod Awful sucks.
When you're stuck in the back and you wanna die, Pod Awful makes that worse. Cover the leaves, they won't let you fly. Oh, quench your thirst.
You know what? You're not funny. I want to really kick your ass.
I'm in that ass, bro.
What's up, guys? I'm your host, Jesse P.S. You can friend me on Facebook, facebook.com/Mark Zuckerberg's Asian Dildo, facebook.com/Mark Zuckerberg's Asian Dildo. And you can also follow our new fan-run updates account on Twitter. I have nothing to do with this account. Somebody else runs it. They just update you. If you're a Twitter guy, it's over at Ban This Show. They hate my show. They actually are not affiliated with me in any way. They want my show to be banned forever. You can follow that on Twitter at Ban This Show. Guys, how excited are you for the big news that Ching Chang Chong, a.k.a. Zhou Fanjing, has somehow stumbled upon blackface lawyer Nick Recchietta, who, if you'll recall, he likes to drink. He thinks drinking is cool. He likes his big boy drinks. He likes to wear blackface. This is a guy we love making fun of on the show here. Hashtag Lawtism, we like to call him sometimes. I forgot about that one in the intro. We like to give all our goons a lot of names. Anyway, how fun is it that they have collided? This story about the event going on where Chang has been kicked out of the library is an incredible one. And we've got some insane twists and turns for you tonight on the show. I'm very, very proud and excited to bring you tonight's show. Before we get into it, though, we are live as we are every Sunday, Wednesday, Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern time over at podawful.tv. We've got the live video stream going on right now. Make sure you smash like on the video stream. If you're watching the video version later, you can do that, youtube.com/podawful. Make sure that you hit subscribe and smash the like button, all that good stuff. Smash it for the patriarchy. I was out smashing the patriarchy today, as a matter of fact. I was at the Free the Nipple parade. Apparently there's a topless parade here in New York City. I was out at that today. And we were smashing the patriarchy. So please smash the like button, smash the subscribe button just as hard as you would smash the patriarchy, which is to say not at all. Okay, and we do have a live chat room going on that we call the Chaz Room. Let's bring up the Chaz Room right now. I'd like to see what's going on inside that Chaz, what they've got to say. This is a real treat, says Alicia. This is a nice treat. You like a nice treat every once in a while, what's going on here in the Gooniverse. Dear God's blessing rain down upon us. Of course, thank you, dear God, the one and only. Thank you so much. Pray to God, offer sacrifices. As Power Man 5000 once expanded upon, this is what it's like when worlds collide. Exactly. All right. So let's get into it. Let's really dive in. And I do want to introduce people. If you're a brand new listener to Pod Awful, then you might not be familiar with these goons, so you might not even understand exactly what's going on. So let me walk you through it so you can enjoy this too if you're new to the program here. A few months ago, we did our classic prank called Shark Starters, or AKA Shark Prank, where we bring on hopefuls who think they've got an idea for a product or something, and they just need somebody to put some money behind it. We convince them they're going on a Shark Tank-like TV show, and that we're going to give them tons and tons of money, and of course, it's all a prank. Now, we pranked a woman named Deandra who was working for this Asian man named Chao Fan Chung, and as we like to call him, Ching Chang Chong, because there's no chance I'm going to get his name right every single time. Well, after we pranked her, he got very mad. And he got very mad because we managed to hijack his Facebook group. And he believed that we were a hate group on the level, on the magnitude, on the order of the KKK or Nazis or something like that. Ching Chang Chong got so mad about this that he actually recorded a video of himself throwing his hat like Kung Lao in an attempt to try to stop us with martial arts. He does believe he is a ninja of some type. Let's take a look at that video. It's a classic video, and we will get into what's going on now.
Man, this really sucks.
Throws his hat.
You guys.
This really sucks, you guys.
Don't be racist. Don't be offending my fans. You might have hijacked my group. I would never say the kind of things that I'm hearing. What Deandra is saying that you calling her.
He's in a bathroom, by the way.
I do have a lawyer.
Yeah.
Deandra has a lawyer.
Uh-oh, is it Nick Recchietta? I had no idea.
Whatever you do, don't offend my fans. I would never say those kind of things about Deandra.
This video never gets old. I fucking love this video because, again, Chang is filming it from, he's in the office. He's in his office, and his office, of course, is a public restroom stall. He's in a toilet. He's just thrown his hat at his camera, which he has perched on the tank of the toilet, which means his hat either just fell into the toilet or onto the dirty public bathroom floor. As a matter of fact, if I had to guess, he's in the public restroom here in this video of the library that he has been kicked out of that has started off the hashtag Rawsuit. Hashtag the Rawsuit. Let's keep watching.
I don't know what's going on. Maybe you think don't use my name.
Maybe you think don't use my name. That makes
for
sense.
your own publicity, for whatever show you have. If you don't want to work on Secrets Kept.
Secrets Kept is his movie.
It's my movie.
Oh,
it's
okay.
my script.
He explains that. Yeah, so Ching Chang Chong, he fancies himself an author. As a matter of fact, I've got his book right here that we've read a little bit of in our premium episodes that we do in the Pizza Fund, The Nisa Mafia. He wrote this book. I mean, it's a real book, and he wrote it. And he also has written a screenplay for a movie called Secrets Kept. Secrets Kept is his big thing.
You better not.
Oh man, I'm cutting off one of the best lines. But I have to say this, he's grabbing his hat again, so you know we're in trouble now.
You better not hope you don't have money, because I will make you pay.
You better hope you don't have money, because I will make you pay. And speaking of make you pay, Thank you so much to Ching Chang Chong because he used our phrase, make them pay, and then we created the Secrets Kept t-shirt, make them pay, that's got a face that looks very similar to his. I don't know if it is his on it. I'm wearing the shirt right now, one of our most popular shirts. Thank you so much to Ching Chang Chong for that. More on the shirt in just a little bit, though. There's more to it than that.
I will make you pay for offending people like that, for bringing your hate to Secrets Kept movie group, to Secrets Kept. Because like I said, Secrets Kept is not about hate.
Listen closely to the background. I don't know if you can already hear it, but somebody else has walked into the bathroom and is now peeing in the stall or the urinal next to him and hearing this insane rant going on. Imagine being that guy. That must be terrifying. You're just sitting there trying to take a leak and you hear, "You better hope you don't have money, or I will make you pay." And now he's about to Kung Lao us again.
Like I said, it's about love. A love so true, even death cannot
Defeat
it.
Yeah, exactly. Even death cannot defeat it. Well, we might have finally found something that can defeat Chang's love. Okay, now that's Chang. That's catching everybody up to speed, and it's a nice walk down memory lane. We do love that video. God, I love Ching Chang Chong so much, says Angie in the chat. I would talk to him while I'm shitting. Powerful piss, they say. That's such a heavy stream, too. Ouch, he hit us with his hat. Yeah, exactly. All right, let's get into update time. Flash forward to today. Ching Chang Chong, he likes to spend a lot of his time at the library. He is what we here at Pod Awful refer to as a library ninja, if you will. And apparently Ching Chang Chong got kicked out of the library because of something terrible that he did. Let's take a look at the video that explains his dismissal from the library, his permanent suspension.
Hi, my name is Joe Van Kuo.
Ching Chang Chong. I'm
searching for an attorney in Broward County in Pembroke Pines because I was suspended from the library on May 21st, 2018, and I appealed my suspension. At that time, when I was suspended, these kids came over and bothered me. So I asked them to leave, and the staff, the library staff, called the police. They were about to let me go, just giving me a warning to return to my station, but I was mad because the police officer were harassing me.
Oh, the police were harassing
trying
you.
To use intimidation against me. They said I was guilty of something I didn't do.
What did they say you did, Chang?
Then I received a letter right here for my appeal from Kevin Watson, the director of Library Division. They ruined my reputation. They soiled my reputation.
Oh, and he has such a great reputation in his own mind. You see, Ching Chang Chong is self-obsessed. Those of you watching the video version of this might have already noticed that he is currently wearing a t-shirt with his own name on it. And if you think that's insane, you should see his bedroom, which is covered wall to wall, floor to ceiling in his own face and name and things about himself.
And they made me out to do something so heinous. And say something so vile.
But what?
What? If the police was there, wouldn't they have arrested me?
Well, what did you say?
Check it out. They said the library division has revealed your appeal for 1 year suspension from all Broward County Library issued to you on May 21st, 2018. and documentation related to this incident when you threaten library staff and customer by saying that you will put a bullet in everyone's head.
Wow. So the reason he was kicked out is because he said he was going to put a bullet in everyone's head. Now, Chang's position is he never said that. But then again, he's also well known for saying that he's going to make them pay. I'm also well known for saying make them pay. I also one time got kicked out of a place forever for supposedly saying that I was going to go in and shoot everyone in the head. Literally the exact same thing happened to me. I also did not do it. So I'm willing to believe, and this might be controversial with our listeners, I believe Chang. I believe Chang wholeheartedly. Okay? I've been through what he's been through. I don't think he should be suspended from the library. He's too much of a library ninja to be kicked out of the library. It's where his office is, okay? In the bathroom. He's got to go there. And that's where he gets all of his best work done or something. I don't know what he does in the library, frankly, although maybe we'll find out tonight what it is he's always doing at the library. You see, Chang is very boastful. Very boastful indeed. He's always making claims about how rich he is, how many cars he owns, how many houses he owns, all this different stuff, right? And we've always known there's no way that could be true. Well, we might find out tonight that our suspicions were correct. So,
when you come back...
All right, that's enough, Chang. Thank you. So, he was kicked out of the library for this. They denied his appeal, and he now wants to bring it to the courts. He wants to file #the Rawsuit. Now, this is the video I played. I'm going to replay the video from the top of the show. We're going to go through the entire thing this time. This is the video that really springs everything into action tonight because all of a sudden, this is what it's like when goons collide. I didn't know what to think when I saw this video. It was posted in our Facebook group. We've got a Facebook group called The Cult, Podawful Cult, podawful.com/cult. If you want a short link on how to get there, and I do say join it. If you like our content, join our Facebook cult. You'll love it in there. The show never ends. Someone posted this video in there alerting us to the fact that somehow Ching Chang Chong and another one of our goons have hooked up. Now, I'll give you a refresher course on who the other goon is as well, but let's play this video first.
The police have come to talk to me. I've spoken to Nick Rakita,
Wow.
the lawyer, because
Our
I'm going
goon.
to sue Pembroke Pines Police, Broward County Library, on August 23rd.
I do want to say, by the way, let me just say this very quickly. I forgot to say it a second ago. Pembroke Pines, he's in Broward County. Broward County is where this year the Parkland shooting happened. And what the library is claiming is that Chang said he was going to put a bullet in everyone's head. The everyone they're talking about were teenagers at the library. This happened right after the Parkland shooting, okay? David Hogg, Nicholas Cruz, Teens Choices Awards winner for the Lifetime Teensman Award. That is why this is such a big deal, okay? He's right there where that happened. All right, Shane, come on.
2018, around 9 o'clock, I called my attorney.
Library.
Well, not my attorney yet. I haven't signed anything with him, but
Okay.
I called him to let...
So he's talking about our other goon, Nick Recchietta. Nick Recchietta, a.k.a. Lawtism, a real, actual lawyer. Feel free to Google Nick Recchietta or just the phrase actual lawyer or blackface lawyer. You'll find who I'm talking about. Feel free to Google that. Hit Google Images. Should be one of the first images that comes up. Apparently, they are talking. He is seeking the services of Nick Recchietta, actual lawyer.
Let him know that the police came over to talk to me. And if I somehow ended in jail because of my appeal, then what they wrote about me, you will know this is what it's about. This is what it's about after they said that I made this vile, terrible, horrible threats. And I
That
told them
word-
I didn't
Just in case you didn't understand, that word was supposed to be threats, real threats. Hashtag real threats.
do it. And they came and they wanted to talk to me, but I refused to talk to them because, I don't know, I guess you could call it paranoid. I don't know, I'm just like so scared. I could feel the baton on my back.
Oh, God.
Striking my back, my head, wherever, you know. And I didn't talk to the police, but it's on the...
Stop snitching.
It's scary.
His mom just walked out. So I don't know if you saw that person walk out behind him. His mom just walked outside the house where he's sitting.
Well, it's scary. It's scary.
It's scary. Very scary stuff. Very scary Bo Berry, as a matter of fact. Now, who is Nick Rechieta? Here's a refresher course for you guys on Nick Rechieta. This is Nick Rechieta, actual lawyer, blackface lawyer, lawtism, and a little bit of what he's all about. Now, you see, we are part of the Madcast Media Network here at Pod Awful. Maddox, the guy who was ahead of it, and I've never really spoken about this on the public show before, but he was part of a very big, very dumb lawsuit, okay? And Nick Rechieta, who is an actual lawyer, he likes to talk about the lawsuit because it gains him the viewers of the people who like to harass Maddox, the people who made Maddox do this stupid lawsuit. It gains him those people. And Nick Rechieta hates me. He hates me. We go way back on Facebook, and he can't stand me. And here in this clip, he's talking about me using the N-word on my program. And there's something a little odd about him bringing that up. I can't quite put my finger on why that is, but here's the video. Nick Rechieta, actual lawyer. There we go.
George, Maddox, buddy, defamation is only defamation if it's not true. Everything sent to Harry's was true. Someone on your network dropped the M-bomb on live air, and
last I checked,
we live in an age where that's not okay. Whether you agree or not, people are getting crucified.
That's that was actual lawyer Nick Rechieta wearing blackface at the end of that video. Those words forever burned into my memory. I can recite it by heart at any time, even while I'm upside down. George, Maddox, buddy, defamation is only defamation if it's not true. Oh boy. Yeah, so he's got a problem with people using the N-word, but he likes to dress up in blackface. That is a real undoctored photo of him. Now, to find out these disparate people like Nick Rechieta, like Ching Chang Chong have somehow found each other. Very bizarre, okay? I don't think there's anybody in the cult of Pod Awful who could have ever seen this coming. So I'm a little bit suspicious of this. I'm a tiny bit suspicious that maybe, just maybe, it's either a different Nick Rechieta. Maybe there happens to be another lawyer named Nick Rechieta, and it's not this guy. I don't know. I have no idea. Seems very odd to me, and it only gets more strange when I come to find that Ching Chang Chong has put out 2 videos as a response to his lawyer's emails that essentially answer all of the questions we've ever had about Ching Chang Chong. You see, he is very, very prolific when it comes to YouTube videos. More videos than we could ever sit and watch. And he has done many strange things. He's making brags all the time. He brags about his penis size, which we proved on our premium episode that he actually has a very small penis because you can see it in one of his videos. He says he's got a huge dick. He says he's got houses. He says he's got money. He's so rich. And yet he put out these videos publicly that say just the opposite. And he's saying it to someone that he's claiming is his lawyer. Check this out. This is called Question.
Okay, Nick.
Nick, he says.
I'm going to answer all the question.
Oh, God.
Did you threaten the children in the library in any way? No, I did not.
Okay. So he didn't threaten the children in the library. He claims he's sticking with that. All right, good to know. Maybe, again, I told you guys, I don't think he did it. I'm on his side.
Did you ever state or use language similar to that of which you were accused of in the matter of shooting everyone in the head with bullets? No, I did not.
Okay, so he's steadfast on that. He did not say that, and I agree.
What is your current network?
All right, he's saying network, but it says on screen net worth. So they're asking what he's got in the bank account, what he's got in assets, things like that.
I really don't have any network. My bank account is like, I have like $19.
Okay. So Ching Chang Chong for months now has been telling us how rich he is, how much better off he is than us. He's showing off the life of luxury in all of his videos. He says he's got $19 to his name. $19.
But I take care of my mentally ill brother and my father who's almost dying. Do you own a home or homes? No, I don't.
Okay, hang on a second. So in all of his videos, he talks about all these homes he owns. He's always in these different locations. He's going, this is my new house. Yeah, it's on the beach. Look at me. I got a new house on the beach. Y'all jealous. Y'all jealous. Right here, he says he doesn't own a single house. Now, I saw some chatter in the Chaz room, and I got to address this right now. Somebody in the Chaz room said, is Jesse posing as Nick Recchietta? Let me put this out there right now. No. No, I am not. I would never do that. Okay? I am not. I have no idea what's going on here. All right? Let me make that very, very clear for Lawtism here. But again, Chang doesn't own a house.
If not, with whom do you live? I live with my parents.
He's 50 years old.
So I could take care of, because my father is very old and my brother is mentally ill.
So we have been speculating for a while. We keep seeing Chang's brother on his videos now, and it's just suddenly started happening. But he's got this older brother. I think his name's King Kong or something like that. I'm not joking. It's something like that. And anyway, he looks disheveled. He looks screwed in the head. And of course, Ching Chang Chong himself does not exactly, he's a few shy. All right. So this is confirmed that his brother is mentally ill, but he says he takes care of his dad, and that's why he lives at home as a 50-year-old man. Well, your dad wasn't always old. He wasn't always sick. When did you not live at home? And also, you don't take care of him. We've seen videos of you sitting there recording yourself going, oh, I got such a hard life, but it's worth it. The ladies, they love me. And meanwhile, in the background, his mom is like changing his dad's diaper and shit like that. No joke. I mean, it's all bullshit. All of it.
Do you own a cars? No.
Wow. So he has showed us multiple times. I mean, one of the most recent videos we did about Ching Chang Chong, he says, oh, look, I got my new Lexus. I got this car. And the big thing was he was driving around in all these different vehicles, and he has magnets that he puts on the side of them to advertise himself and his movie Secrets Kept, including a magnet that has me on it. Me and members of the cult are on one of these magnets. It's bizarre. I'm telling you guys, it's bizarre. Here, the truth comes out. He doesn't own a single car, okay? I'm starting to not like this liar, Ching Chang Chong. I don't know about you guys.
If not, what transportation do you use? I usually use the community bus.
Wow.
Or if I have to go somewhere that needs a car, I borrow my mom's car. Do you have an income? No, I do not.
Wow, no income.
Sacrifice everything for my book and my movie.
I sacrifice everything for my book and for my movie. Yeah, that's what you're doing. You're sacrificing for those things. Guys, those aren't all the questions answered. But isn't that enough for us to go, you know what? Maybe this Chang guy isn't what we thought he was. Maybe he's been lying about everything. And I'm starting to feel kind of bad about these secrets kept t-shirts I've been selling because I didn't know he was a fraud. It turns out he's a fraud. In fact, I've got more questions for you. We're going to take a quick break, okay? We'll be right back after this with more questions, more answers, and maybe, just maybe, a call with Ching Chang Chong, okay? We'll be right back. I swear to God. We'll be right back after this.
How does Loot Crate obtain such exquisite geek and gaming treasures every month?
Yeah. Help! Loot Crate enslaved me to fill their crates with nerd shit! Please save me from Loot Crate! LootCrate.com!
Yep, I don't understand. You get out of here. Get out, get out.
Buy something, cheapskate. Podawful.com/store.
And all I can say is I thank Dad for making me strong.
Join our cult on Facebook. Podawful.com/cult.
Yeah, God.
Support the show. Join the Pizza Fund. Podawful.pizza.
Pizza.
Podawful.pizza.
And we are back again. Join that Pizza Fund, guys. We are live Sundays, Wednesdays, Fridays. Sunday show will always be free for everybody. You guys, it's you. It's for you. We don't run ads on the show. We don't monetize our YouTube videos. We don't have sponsorships. I want you to have a nice, beautiful, free show. But the way we keep that thing going is on our Wednesday shows and our Friday shows. Those are primo episodes, okay? Wednesday night, it's exactly like Pod Awful on Sunday night, except it's behind the paywall over there in the Pizza Fund. That's how we keep things ad-free. We are fully fan-funded. Friday nights, we do a hangout show with all the listeners. They come up here on the screen. We talk, we gab. It's a great time. That's only $6. Primo shows, those are $12. You can join for as little as $1, though, and still get more than 50 hours worth of premium content, okay? Podawful.pizza. Keep us ad-free forever. Keep the show going that way. And another way you can do it, you heard the advertisement for the merch. You can get it over at podawful.com/store, podawful.shop. We've got download shows. We've got shirts, and I want to bring up the shirts thing specifically because over there at podawful.shop, I'm wearing the shirt right now, but here it is on the shop, the Ching Chang Chong shirt, and I'm saying to myself right now, I'm hearing all the stuff Chang is revealing to us. He's saying he's a fraud, basically. I feel bad for selling this Ching Chang Chong shirt. It's a great shirt, looks great, right? But it's making me feel bad, so I've decided, you know what? It's time we all replace our Ching Chang Chong shirts with a brand new shirt from a brand new goon. That's right. It is the Dregs of Society t-shirt as inspired by our newest goon, Brandon Marshall, a.k.a. the spiritual smartass. He called us the Dregs of Society. This shirt has, on the front of it, it says Dregs of Society and this awesome looking design. On the back, though, it's got every name we've ever been called as members of Pod Awful. The Cult, the Piranhas, the Stroud Boys, Pod People, Fans of Hate, which that one's from Ching Chang Chong himself, so if you still like him, don't worry, this shirt's got you covered. And also the Basement Crew, which is another one, actually, from Brandon Marshall. That guy got on here twice. So it's a beautiful shirt. You're going to love it. Check out the design. At the very least, give the design a check. Go over to podalpha.shop, check out all our shirts. Take a look at this one. It's our brand new one, and it is a great shirt. I'm very excited. Mine's on its way in the mail right now. I don't even have mine yet, okay? So you got to get in on this on the ground floor. And finally, one of our shirts is leaving the store at the end of the summer. In fact, I think a few of them are, but this one in particular, the Wild Man Chris extra, extra, extra long sleeve shirt, which is, of course, a short sleeve shirt, is leaving the store forever. We will never bring this shirt back. None of the shirts that we get rid of on the store will ever come back. So this will be gone. It is currently 17% off. Grab it before it's gone. End of the summer. Shirts are leaving the store to never come back. Sorry to inundate you with all of that, but again, we don't run ads from fucking shitty ass companies you don't give a shit about. These bullshit companies. So that's what we got to do in return. Are we all cool? Capiche? All right. Let's get back to hating Ching Chang Chong for being a fraud. He's answered more questions for what he's calling his lawyer, Nick Recchietta, one of our goons. Very strange stuff. Let's check it out.
Let's continue with the question.
All right, continue with it.
If so, what's your occupation?
Okay, so remember, in the last one, I asked him, do you have an income? I'm sorry, I said I asked him. This note here says, do you have an income? And he answered that by saying, no, he does not. So now he's answering the second question, which is, if so, what is your occupation? And if not, how do you collect money?
Not how do you collect money. I'm a writer. I write screenplays, and I'm trying to raise money to do Secrets Kept movie.
Yeah.
And I got 2 books published that sold on Amazon, but it's sold out, so I'm not really getting any income.
It's sold out, so he's not getting any income. By the way, one of the books he's talking about, one of the books in question, sells on Amazon for over $1,000, and he set the price to that. So if you're not getting any, it's not sold out. That's definitely not true. He's revealing all this other stuff as frauds, but anyway, let's keep going.
For what purpose do you use the public library? Well, I just like to go and find books to read and just network.
So that's why, so his claim as to why he's a library ninja is that he goes there to network. And he thought the best way to network was to maybe get a little hostile with some teenagers and maybe even tell them he was going to shoot them in the head. Again, I don't think he did, but now I don't know what to believe. He's a liar. And I see in the chat room, you guys are saying, "Ooh, was that a Freudian slip? You said you asked." No. I just screwed up because we had the commercial in between. I just misspoke. Stop it.
Are you capable of the violence you have claimed in your many publicly available YouTube videos?
Now, this is a great question. I'm so glad he got asked this question by his lawyer. Are you capable of the violence you have claimed in your many publicly available YouTube videos? Great question.
No, it's just for marketing. I don't even know how to use a gun. I have never owned a gun. I don't know how to use a gun. I have never shot a gun.
So he claims in all of his videos that he protects people, he knows martial arts. He says now, it's all for show, marketing.
If the videos are fiction, does this video include addressing women, love, gambling, penis size, call, houses, and many other things you...
Okay, hang on. He cannot read because he's so Chinese. Let me read that one for you so you really understand what this is asking, because this is another pivotal one. If the videos are fictional, does this include videos addressing women, love, gambling, penis size, cars, houses, etc.?
So often, y'all, it's all just, just talking.
Wow.
It's all fictional.
It's all fictional. Ladies and gentlemen, Ching Chang Chong just admitted that he's got a tiny penis. And that's what it's all about, folks. That's what it's all about.
Yes, it involves all of the whatever I upload, but it's all fictional.
All fictional.
What is your involvement with hate groups? I have no hate groups. One of my group has like over 50,000 members, and it got hijacked.
Now, okay, it got hijacked. Let's listen
by
to it.
Pod Awful.
Got hijacked by Pod Awful. Yeah, so that number goes up every time he talks about it. If it had 50,000 members, it didn't, okay? It had 30,000. I think that was right. Maybe it was 40,000. Now I don't even remember. He changes it so much. I think it was like 39,000 actually. But then he started calling it 40,000, but then it became 41,000, then it became 45,000. Now it's 50,000. By the way, the group now has like 28,000 or maybe even less than that because it's just a hellhole that we had to turn commenting off on because it was such a nightmare zone in that group.
And I was because I don't know where they at when they hijack it. They hacked my
6 million, they say.
account.
We didn't hijack it, by the way. They gave us the passwords. They gave it to us. They said this was okay for us to have. Ooh, somebody just signed up for the pizza fund. Thank you so much to whoever just signed up for the pizza fund. Thank you.
Have you ever been accused or convicted of any previous violence? It's been a long time, 20, 30 years ago, I think.
Wow.
I had one crime for shoplifting.
Okay, so he's a shoplifter, as he called it.
But, yeah, and 15 years ago, maybe one for domestic violence.
Wait a second, what? He's just trying to breeze past that. So it was a shoplifter 20 years ago, and maybe like 15 years ago or something. One for domestic violence. Excuse me? Who were you beating up? You've never had a wife or anything, have you? What is going on?
But it's been a long time. I haven't committed any kind of crime or criminal act. Have you ever been diagnosed with any form of mental illness or impairment?
Mental illness. Yeah,
No.
gotta know. He says no.
Is there a history of mental illness or impairment in your family? My brother Huang, he's schizophrenic
What?
and he's paranoid
I'll say.
and he sees ghosts and all that.
Oh my
but I don't
God.
have any.
He sees ghosts.
Do you have any non-family? Yes, I have a lot of people. You could interview the staff.
Okay, he didn't read that whole question. It says, do you have any non-family, meaning friend, spouse, girlfriend, boyfriend, coworker, etc.? And I think he doesn't show the whole image. I think what it's asking him, if I had to guess, is if they could act as a character witness or something like that. I mean, obviously people have non-family.
The library staff, they all know me, and the bus driver. A lot.
So his friends are the library staff who kicked him out and the bus driver.
A lot of people. Have you ever been married or engaged? No, I have not. Are you
Wow,
a
50
legal
years old.
resident of the United States? Yes, I am. I'm a U.S. citizen.
Sounds like it.
No, are you a user of any controlled substance such as marijuana, cocaine, heroin, etc.?
Now, this is something we've wanted to know forever. He looks like he's addicted to heroin. I'm so glad this one got asked. Here we go, guys. We're going to find out the truth.
No, I have not.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess that's it.
Well, that answers all your questions. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much, Cheng. Wow. Very revealing. Pretty cool. Pretty cool that we got all those things answered. And weirdly enough, there's actually more questions that were answered. They weren't answered in video form, though, but these were sent to me by a private source. I can't reveal who. Somebody got their hands on more questions that were sent to him that he answered. Apparently, what happened was he uploaded a video. And this is real. I'm not making this up. We're not adding anything to it because I don't need to add anything. Everything he just said is good enough. He uploaded a video, and before any of us could see it, he took it down again. And apparently it answered several more questions in the video. I never saw it, but somebody transcribed the video for me, wrote it down here. Apparently in the video he says, "Thank you, Nick. I swear to you I've done nothing wrong. I want to do something great. to be remembered before I die. I would never jeopardize that. Now, I don't know what the questions were because, again, all I've got here is the transcription of the answers, but this is what it says. Number 1, I don't know, but it was self-published and I didn't profit, but you can check it out here. So apparently they asked again about his book or something like that, and he says he made no profit off of his book. Very good to know. It's sold out, but he made no profit. Number 2, I slapped my sister because she was rude to my parents. That must be the domestic violence thing. Holy shit. He slapped his sister and got a domestic violence charge. Number 3, $190 food stamp per month. I want to go to work, but I can't with a mentally ill brother and a dying father I have to take care of. So apparently he gets $190 of food stamps because he has to take care of his brother and father. You couldn't hire someone to do that by working a job and making enough money to do that. No. You take care of him, which we've never seen him do, not once. And he gets food stamps for it. Number 4, yes, stalker, warehouse worker, mentally ill counselor, waiter, and nail technician. I can only assume that's answering jobs he's had before. Apparently, he used to be a nail technician. He's like the Korean ladies, okay? And he was a mentally ill counselor. I presume that can only mean he was a counselor who is mentally ill. There's certainly no way he was counseling the mentally ill. Number 5, a lot, approximately 30. But the last one is, I can't read this part, okay? Suffice it to say, I can't read this girl's name. Suffice it to say, this part seems to be addressing girlfriends he's had, or maybe how many people he's had sex with or something like that. It just says a lot, approximately 30. There's no way that's true. Again, this is a 50-year-old man, and 7 years ago, he claimed to be a virgin. 7 years ago, 43 years old, he claimed to be a virgin. He gives the name of the last person he was with, and he says, she gave me over $100,000 to live out my dream when I lived in California for 6 years. Oh, apparently maybe he didn't live with his parents the whole time. 6 years he lived in California, and some stupid woman gave him over $100,000, and now he has $19. Where did it go? I don't know. Let's check in with the chat room before we do one more thing on the show. Ching Chang Mong, they're saying. Hashtag I'm with Chang. Wow, TJ taking a strong stance, going with Chang. I don't know that I am. Mentally ill counselor. Did you see him folding towels? He has a nail shop owner in the family. Yeah, I've seen him at nail salons before, so maybe he still is a nail technician. I'm sure it's somebody in his family, and he like swept up. He wasn't a nail technician. There's no way. And now he just does nothing. Now he's just a retard that they let sit around in their house. This is such a weird rabbit hole. It really is. It really is a weird rabbit hole. Because, again, how did he hook up with Nick Recchietta, our actual lawyer goon? It's so strange. Well, I received a communique. And, again, I cannot reveal my sources. And when I say communique, I don't mean, hi, people. I received a communique that informed me that whoever this is, if this is the real Nick Recchietta, if this is another lawyer Nick Recchietta, if this is somebody posing as Nick Recchietta, I don't know. But I received a communique that apparently this Nick Recchietta guy has handed off his lawyer duties because it's all pro bono work. Obviously Chang can't pay him. He's only got $19. He's handed it off to another lawyer by the name of Kenneth Petrini. Now, those of you in the $20 level of the Pizza Fund, those of you with access to our show called World War, might recognize that name. Now, it's a full coincidence, okay? This in no way involves any real persons named Kenneth Petrini. I have to be clear about this. But apparently, somebody in a totally not legal, faux way has been given the case on Ching Chang Chong and is posing as somebody named Kenneth Petrini, who has in no way ever stated that they are a lawyer. Okay? And the person who gave me this communique and told me that, and again, I cannot reveal my sources, well, they gave me access to become Kenneth Petrini. Again, not an actual lawyer. I make that distinction clear. Not an actual lawyer, never claiming to be a lawyer. And now, maybe, just maybe, Kenneth Petrini can get on this case. Let's give Chang a call. I've got his phone number here. He believes he's getting a phone call from someone named Kenneth Petrini about this case. Let's see what we can dig into. We might not get an answer. Don't hold your breath. Getting Chang on the phone is difficult. Actual murderer, Kenneth Petrini. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Hello?
Hi, is this Joe Von Trong?
Hello?
Hi, is this Joe?
Hello?
Hi, is this Joe? Okay. Very weird. Now, that might be on my end. Let me just check some things here. Maybe my settings are no good. Maybe he really couldn't hear me just then. But I doubt it. I feel like my microphone is connected to this app. Oh boy, let's see what I can do here. He seemed to not be able to hear me. I don't believe that's the case, though. I don't see anything to make sure this has got my right microphone plugged in here. I'm looking at the settings. I'm calling through an app here, so I got to make sure I've got the right thing going on. God damn it. I should have tested this. You know? Well, you know what I could do? I could call myself to make sure this is working. I apologize to those of you watching this live, to the audio people out there, of course. Let me do a test call. I can do a test.
Hello, welcome to the Fire RTC audio testing service. Please record a message at the beep. After the beep, your message will be played back to you.
Hi, hello, testing. Check. Hi, hello, testing. Okay, it's working. He can hear it just fine.
If you are able to hear your own voice,
he can hear it just fine. All right. So he was either faking it just then or he's deaf, because that worked just fine. Let's try this one more time. We're going to call Chang again. Hopefully he can hear us this time. Again, he calls himself Joe Von Jung. Hello? Hello? What the hell is that? Okay, he's answering the phone. He knows what's going on or something. I don't know what that music is that keeps playing, but I can't get him. Well, here's the thing. I can't get him on the line. He ain't going to answer, not even for Kenneth Petrini. Obviously, he could hear me. Obviously, he's fucking around. I don't know what's going on exactly. I don't know if he knows what's up right now. Maybe he's a bit embarrassed for revealing himself to everybody in such an embarrassing way. I don't know what it is. I can't guess. But here's what I do know. Whoever it is that Chang thinks is Nick Recchietta, he called the other day because he got a visit from the police to his house. So his first method was to call Nick Recchietta or whoever it is who he believes is his lawyer, not me. And I managed to get the recording of that phone call. Let's take a listen to that now.
Yeah, go ahead, Joe. What's the problem?
There's a police officer out here who wants to question me.
Regarding what?
I don't know.
Well, you can ask him what it's concerning.
I say I don't want to talk to him.
You can ask him what it's regarding, though.
Well, I haven't done anything. And I already told my brother I didn't want to talk to him.
Right, but you can ask him what it's concerning.
His retarded brother.
Well, it's probably concerning this because, you know, I haven't committed anything. I haven't committed anything.
What does he want to question you? What does he want to know?
I don't know. He just want to talk to me. I'm not going to take that chance.
Well, if he's just wanting to talk to you...
have a warrant.
Chang's scared.
He doesn't need a warrant.
I'm not going to be questioned to talk to me. Yeah, I don't have to talk to him.
You don't have to talk to him if you don't want to. You don't have to talk to him if you don't want to. That's true. You don't have to talk to him if you don't want to.
Now,
but it may be wise to find out what he's wanting.
To me, this doesn't sound like the Nick Recchietta I know. Again, I know his voice very well. George, Maddox, Buddy. You know what? I'm going to say this is not our goon, Nick Recchietta. I don't know who this is. I have no idea. It must be some other guy named Nick Recchietta. I don't know. Or maybe it is Rakita. You know, he said his name is Nick Rakita. Maybe I just took that to mean Nick Recchietta. It's not the same name.
Well, I don't want to be questioned without somebody that knows the law.
Right.
I'm talking to him.
Makes sense.
Well, I just want to call and let you know. That's all.
That's okay. That's okay. You can call me anytime you like. But I think it's important to understand what it's regarding. I mean, if he wants to just ask you a question, you don't have to answer the question, but it's good to know what he wants.
Yeah, it sounds like Nick is in his office, they say.
You want to talk to him?
No, I can't talk to police on your behalf. I don't have your signature and you haven't signed up officially. I haven't signed any agreement. I can send you over the forms. I can get Catherine from the office to send you the forms in the next day or two.
Catherine from the office.
But, you know, regarding police matters, I mean, unless they're arresting you, it may just be a civil matter. They just may need to ask some questions or just, validate something that they've heard. There's nothing to be afraid of.
Civil matter for what? There's no civil matter that I'm involved in.
Right, that's true. That's true. But what I'm saying is,
isn't it crazy to hear somebody talk to Chang? Isn't it weird hearing him actually on the phone, actually getting through to him? I wish I could have done this.
That we don't know why the police officer's there. If you've not done anything wrong, then there's no reason to be afraid of police.
Well, they could always make something up. Like I said, even with that video where they said that they have video of me threatening harm, there's no video because I never did it.
What?
That was a great comment in the chat. They say, Nick, Buddy, impersonating a lawyer is only illegal in the U.S. if you're in the U.S.
The police...
they put out the video like that.
The police didn't say that they had the vehicle. The police didn't say they had the vehicle. The library did.
The library staff did. I know. I read the email.
Right.
But I did not say any of those things. So they don't have no video.
Well, if
they produce a video.
If they don't have a video, then they've got nothing to work off.
That's what I'm saying. They worry that we're gonna sue them. That's why.
Well, that's neither here nor there.
I have all the paper trail. Just send me the agreement.
Right, but I'm concerned. I just want to know why the police are here. What questions? You can leave me on speakerphone.
Okay, wait.
How come
they left already?
Right. Well, if they call back, okay. you feel free to call me back, okay?
Okay, thank you, Nick.
No problem. Bye.
Well, the guy seems to go by the name Nick. In fact, in the chat room, I saw them say, I must be tone deaf, but to me that sounds exactly like Nick Recchietta. I don't know. I can't pick out voices and stuff. I'm not very good at that. I don't know. I'm not going to make any claims one way or the other. All I know is I'm trying to call Chang right now, and I'm getting music. I didn't hear any music in that call. Let's try one more time, and then we're going to call this one a wrap, okay? One more time. Kenneth Petrini. This all checks out.
Hello?
Hey, Joe.
Hello?
Joe, can you hear me? Joe. Joe, I know you can hear
Hello?
me. Joe, I know you can hear me, Joe. This motherfucker. I know he can hear me. I did the test call. I know he can hear me. All right. There's one more thing I can well, I don't know. What should I do, guys? What should I do? Should I try him from the Pod Awful phone line, which doesn't seem like a good idea? Or do we just call it a night on this one, okay? I need to know. And by the way, before we do wrap this one up one way or the other, remember, podawful.shop. Vote with your dollar. If you're against Chang, if you're not on Team Chang, get that new Dregs of Society t-shirt. If you're on Team Chang, make sure you grab yourself a Make Them Pay t-shirt, okay? And check out all the other merch we've got in there. Let's see what they're saying in that Chaz room about this. Try the awesome number. I have no idea what that means. 911. We need Nick to call. Pod Awful number. Contact his Facebook. I can't do that. I don't know what you're talking about. He probably hit mute on his phone. Call from the Pod Awful line. All right, people are saying call from the Pod Awful line. I'll do it, but I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. I feel like we need this to happen, though. I feel like this is what it's all been building to. But remember, if I do this, it eliminates any other chance of this ever happening again. Once this show is done, he's going to know it's the Pod Awful. No, it's over. It's over at that point. Okay? Nick Recchietta or not. I don't know who that guy was, but it's all over from there. All right, let's, okay. All right, thank you. Thank you, Gmail. Thank you so much. Okay, apparently Gmail's got a fresh new look. Good to know. All right, here's, we're going to try it. Here we go. Calling him from the Pod Awful line. Don't do it now, they're saying. I don't know about this. Call from my personal number. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Hello?
Joe, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh,
Who are you?
Okay, sorry about that. That was me calling you a second ago.
What is it that you want?
Sorry, this is Kenneth.
Kenneth?
Kenneth Petrini.
Kenneth who?
Kenneth Petrini. Nick told you about me.
Nick Forge's album? What's that?
So I said Nick told you about me. Nick Recchietta told you about me.
Oh, that guy?
Yeah, can you go somewhere a little...
Check him out. He's not even a fucking lawyer.
He's not a lawyer? What are you talking about?
He's not a lawyer. I told him to send me a copy of his degree or whatever. That he's not a lawyer.
His law degree?
He lies like a...
No, sir. Nick Recchietta is absolutely a lawyer.
Come on, I check him out. He's not a lawyer.
Joe, do me a favor. Google his name right now. I'm telling you, the only if you asked him for his law degree, of course he would send that to you. But he has not been in the office. His law degree is in the office.
I called him, and then it's like a message. I have a good taste. I have a lawyer in Broadway County. This guy called me out in the blues, right?
Sorry,
and he's
sorry.
Like
it's
from,
very. Can you go somewhere?
He's like from another state. Where it's like
Joe.
State
Joe, let me interrupt you for just 1 second. Is there any way you can go somewhere a little bit quieter?
So what is it that you want to talk to me about?
Well, I was going to go over your case with you.
I have a good case.
I agree. I agree.
They said if I was famous, they could make like a lot of money from me because they accuse me of being a mass shooter
Right.
and mass murder.
That's what I want to talk to you
I
about.
can make like a lot of fucking money.
That is exactly what I want to talk to you about. We've got a good case, and we've got a way where this could really spin off publicity-wise for you.
I check him out. What's your name?
My name is Kenneth.
Kenneth. I check him out. He's a fraud, Kenneth.
I'm telling you, he is not a fraud. I've worked with this man for years. Look him up right now. Do me a favor. Do me a favor. Before you say no, just do me one favor. Move to a place that's a little bit quieter. It's impossible to hear you right now.
I want Tuesday, my garage.
And just let me talk to you, okay?
I mean, I have the name out. I have the name. You see how much people are watching my video and all that.
Yes.
I mean, every fucking lawyer in Broadway County wants my case.
Okay.
They said if I was famous, they would represent me in a second.
But that's
they said
why
all they fucking need is like a paper saying the investor would invest in my money and they pull out because of the lender.
Joe, that's why I want to work with you, because I know your potential, and I'm not like those others, okay? I need you to move somewhere quieter. All I can hear are all the people in the background, and I can barely have a conversation with you. Can you just stand up and walk to a quieter room?
I'm like drinking with some friends and all that. You gotta call me later.
I don't have. I work on the weekends.
I checked up on him, and my lawyer checked up on him.
You didn't.
And,
You're wrong.
They
wrong.
can't see any.
No, you're
any
wrong.
kind of paperwork that he's like legitimate.
Joe, here's what I'm gonna do. Tomorrow, Nick is back in the office. He's out of the office on the weekend. I'll have him send it to you tomorrow. We'll make sure this happens. I'm telling you, Google him. You will see his credentials. He's all over the internet. He's a famous lawyer. He's one of the most famous lawyers there are. But again, I'm going to be the one working with you. And the reason I want to do that is because I know you don't have any money. Right?
Because when the cop came to me, he gave me like a lot of bad advice, and I figured I would check up on him,
He gave you he went over exactly what happened. He gave you the best advice you could have at that time. Let me tell you something. These cops, they're out to get you.
Yeah, they're out to get me. They're out to get me.
And you know why?
They're scared.
Let me tell you exactly why the other lawyers in Broward County aren't interested in your case. Number one, the cops are out to get you, and these guys, they're all in the pockets of the cops. That's number one. Number two, you only have $19 to your name. None of these guys are going to do it pro bono. That's where I come in. I work specially in pro bono, faux pro bono law. Okay, you understand?
How the fuck you know I have $19 in my bank account?
Because you told that to Nick. Nick shared with me all the details that you gave to him. I've poured over your case on this. That's why I know that you've got a solid case here. And again, I work in a faux pro bono way, a way that it's not even legal. So if you think that if you think Nick isn't a lawyer, again, we can clear that up tomorrow. He's a lawyer. We'll clear that up with you. But we got a case here, and we need to work together on this.
I just know that I'm going to make a lot of fucking money, Either you guys work with me or I get a new a lawyer.
Again, nobody's going to take you.
Fucking people,
Nah, they don't care.
Lawyers,
nah, you're drunk. You're drunk because they're not going to take you. You got $19 to your name. You ain't going to make any money. You don't have a house. You don't have a car.
I call.
You got a small dick.
I call Bondi. Bondi sent me to this lawyer.
Okay.
You know the attorney general in Florida, Bondi?
Yeah, I know. Of course, I know the attorney general, the AG.
Yeah, the AG.
Yeah.
He's interested in my case.
I look. The attorney general is too busy for your case. Trust me on that. Trust me on that. Here's why I'm perfect for your case. I've worked in entertainment before. I know that you are an author, a writer, a director, a star. I know how to handle that sort of publicity, and I work with pro bono cases because, again, it's a faux sort of fake thing. So it's no problem for me.
In this case, I'm gonna fucking win, man. I'm gonna.
That's
win.
what I'm telling you. But let me tell you this: the only way you win, the only way you win is Petrini style.
You know what the lawyer said?
What did he say?
If I was famous, I would have like a good fucking case, right?
Yeah, you
if
keep
I was
saying that.
Famous, they could take that letter that the police gave me, that the Broadwood Library gave me. I could use it as evidence.
Let me ask you this, Joe. How many copies of your book did you sell?
No, I sold a lot. It sold a lot.
Well,
I just gambled it all away.
You gave it all away. Now you got 19. Well, the reason I ask is because you've got that one book. It's up there on Amazon for I think it was over $1,000. How much was it?
2,000.
2,000.
700. Whatever.
Why is it so?
It doesn't matter amount.
Why is it so expensive?
Because they know it's gonna make money.
How many copies of that have you sold? Because I think that might be the problem.
I don't know. That's why I said.
Well, you have to know because you would receive the funds for it, and at 2,000, that would be substantial.
I mean, the case is legitimate. I did not say those fucking words. I did not say I did not threaten those kids in any way.
I know that. And here's the other reason I'm perfect for your case. We got to do this Petrini style, okay? Because I've been accused of things. I've worked with people who have been accused of things, you know. I'm talking terroristic threats, attempted rape, attempted murder, murder-suicides, all these things, and, you know, get off scot-free every single time. We've got a brilliant case here, and we can make you famous, and we can make it so you actually sell some of those books. Because obviously you haven't been selling them.
I just want to go viral, you know.
That's what we do.
If they take my case, then I go viral, then everybody will want to invest in my movie. I want to make my fucking movie.
That's what we're going to do. They call me the viral lawyer for that reason. That's what I do. That is why I've got your case now. Okay? I will fight for you.
It's not that. It's that I don't believe you. I don't believe in Nick and all that. I think I
already
checked him out. He's like a fraud.
You
man.
didn't check anything out because you obviously did not see that. Because all over the internet it has his credentials. All over the internet. You didn't see anything. All you did was you asked him for his log.
He's from Minneapolis and all that. Why did he not send me like his degree?
I told you. What did I just tell you, Joe? What did I just tell you? I just explained that to you. What did I just tell you? Repeat it back to me.
I don't know. I've been
drinking
so much.
I know. You've been drinking a lot. You've been drinking a lot. Now, here's the thing. I just told you he isn't in his office. That's where his law degree is. He can't send you a copy of the law degree while he's out of the office. It's a weekend, right? It's the weekend. I just told you on Monday, tomorrow, he can send you a copy of it, okay? I will not.
I gotta verify. You know,
I
have
will.
an entertainment.
Of course.
You know, I have an entertainment attorney, right?
Of course. We're going to get this verified for you. You're now. Why? By the way, why is it that your entertainment attorney can't help you out with this?
I didn't ask him. Because he's been working for me for free for a long time. I didn't ask him.
Well, that's the thing, and that's why you're basically a blacklisted person as far as lawyers go in Broward County, because
I ain't fucking blacklisted.
as far as lawyers go, because word gets around eventually. Okay, this guy, he's been working pro bono a long time on this guy's case. He isn't seeing a dime. You know, they're not going to want to work with you. Again, that's why they're telling you if you were famous. If you were famous, they would have no problem going pro bono on this like I am. But I wouldn't put you on a blacklist. I don't care about blacklists. I don't work that way. A lot of lawyers do. I don't. I'm not one, so I don't. That's what I'm trying to tell you here, okay? Okay. Now I'm telling you, we can do this together. We just need to go over a few facts. Now, you say you didn't do it. I believe you. That's number one, okay? You never said anything to those teens about shooting them all in the head with a bullet, right?
No.
You don't have but maybe $19 to your name, right?
Yeah.
Right. You're living at home with...
I will get more money soon.
Of course, from wherever. You're living at home with mom and dad, taking care of dad, right?
Yeah. My dad is about to die, yeah.
Your daddy's
My
about to die.
brother is mentally ill, yeah.
Yep. Now, I think there's two big questions around all of this, and this is where we're going to come into a little bit of a snag, but again, we're going to win this one. You do have the domestic violence charge from years ago, and they're going to try to use that against you.
Fuck that. My sister was just rude to my parents, so I slapped her around. That's it.
You slapped her around a little bit. You bruised her around. And look, we've all done that before. Tell those guys to calm down. Now, we've all done that before. And again, I just told you, that's not going to be a problem for us, but they're going to bring it up. That's number one.
It's okay. I can prove it.
Of course.
She's on OxyContin. She's addicted to drugs and all that.
Wow.
Her personality has changed. Everybody could prove that.
Of course.
The doctor could prove that.
And you're not on drugs, right?
No, I'm not on drugs.
Okay. Now, I also have to bring this up. You've got a lot of videos on YouTube and things like that. They talk about violence. They talk about attacking people. They talk about martial arts, things like that, making people pay.
What kind of video is this talking about violence? It's all fictional.
Okay, so as long
you
as
see all the video, it's just me alone. It's not with anybody.
Right. Well, sometimes you're with your mentally ill brother and you're sort of attacking him.
Yeah, but you see it's fake, right?
I agree. I think it all looks obviously fake, but that's what they're going to bring up. We're talking about the defense in this situation, okay? That's number two. And now number three, and I think this is one of the most sensitive parts of all of this, Cheng, is you live in Broward County. Obviously, you guys, your community has been hugely affected by the Parkland shooting. So, and they're going to try to paint you that way, and they're going to try to find any way they can to connect you to that. And you know that. I know you're smart enough to know that. That's why I know you're the right guy here.
Yeah, no, I know that.
I know.
I'm going to go. I have a lawyer on Monday. They want to see me on Monday.
Okay. Well, here's what I'm going to tell you, and they're going to tell you the same thing if they're even willing to work with you at all. But I'm going to tell you now, because I'm doing this for free. All right. They're going to try to connect that.
You're going to get paid. You're going to get paid a lot of money if we win this case.
I believe
because
that.
My lawyer says that, if I was free, if I have like a fucking investor that said that they were willing to pay it, invest in my movie, like $30 million, and they pull out because of that fucking letter.
Yeah.
Then I have a good case.
Have you ever had an investor before? Anybody invest in any of your stuff?
I have a lot of investors. All you need to do is call my fucking attorney.
I will do that. I will do that. But tell me some of the people who have invested in your, for instance, Secrets Kept, the movie. Who has invested in that so far?
The guy that was doing like what was that, Jag, and the guy that did Jag, Radford May.
Okay.
Have you ever heard of that guy?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, he did a lot of movie. He was gonna be the director and the producer for my movie. And I have Miranda Mariposa. He did a lot of movies. He did
They've invested
the movie with the glass house.
Now they've both invested money into the project?
Well, they wanted to be a part of the project.
Okay, I'm talking about monetary investors. Who do we have so far?
No. Well, nobody really, but that's why I said you could come up and find out.
Okay, all right. Well, we'll figure all that out. But as I was saying, what they're going to try to tie you to is with these terrible tragedies. And I do understand that you have been connected to hate groups before. Is that right?
Yeah, they have my group. They had like 50,000 members.
60,000.
More than 50,000 members.
More than 50,000. Okay, more than 50,000 members. And this now, who were the? What hate group was this?
Pod Apple.
Pod Apple. All right, I'm gonna write. Let me.
You're a part of this group too.
Let me write that down because I got to investigate that. I've never heard of them. What do they do?
I mean, because Deandra, she's like an idiot. She's like this black girl in Washington, and she said that there was this guy from Stock Tank that was interested in the movie, and I gave them my account number, my password, and they hacked it.
Okay, you gave them the account number and the password, and then they hacked it. Now, who is Deandra?
Deandra Smith.
Hello?
What's your name again?
Kenneth.
Kenneth, I don't think you should bullshit with me. I'm like tired, man. I'm like tired.
I'm
if
not.
You want to keep bullshitting with me?
This isn't bullshit. This is me investigating into the claims of the case.
So like I said, they hacked me and they hijacked my website and all that.
Your website, okay. All right, let me write that down. And so you gave them the password and all that stuff. Then they hijacked it. Now I still don't understand how Deandra plays into this. How does she relate to this?
She was my executive producer.
Is she still the EP on that?
No, I fucking fire her because she's stupid.
She's stupid. Well, how is she stupid? What did she do?
Well, she let them hack me.
Oh, it was her fault. Okay, I see. She gave them.
I mean,
is she the one that gave them the password?
I don't really believe in anybody, you know.
Right.
I verify it. I send it to my attorney always.
Right.
Until he said okay, then I go through with it.
Okay.
But I believe in her.
All right, I'm gonna scratch her name out because she's not involved anymore. Because she's the one who gave them the password. Is that right?
No, I give them the password because
she's an
she
idiot.
You know,
Right.
she believes in them.
Right. Okay. All right. Let me scratch that out. We're not gonna deal with that then. Okay. Well, I think then we've covered everything. Hello?
If you're trying to
Are you covering up you're covering up your microphone there? I can barely hear you.
All I'm saying is, if you're trying to manipulate me or use me or hack me or whatever, I don't believe you because I will research you. I will find out who you are.
Go ahead. Feel free. I dare you. What are you going to do? Make me pay?
It doesn't matter. I make you pay.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something right now, Cheng. You didn't have 50 or more thousand people in that group, and you handed it over. You're the idiot.
Maybe.
You are. Trust me. It was 39,000. You gave the password away. You're stupid.
So you're part of this group.
Let me tell you something right now.
Bye-bye.
You just admitted everything is fictional. Everything. You have no house. You have no money. You have no cars. And he's gone. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is Pod Awful. Until next time, have an awful day.
Head over to podawful.com/iTunes and subscribe to us on iTunes. We're live every Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern at podawful.tv. Love the show? Keep it going by donating to the Pizza Fund. podawful.com/support. And anything else you need is at podawful.com.